Hello there, guys. This is the fire sign reading for October and November. We're going to do October 1st, and then we're going to do November. I'll read off the energies. For the month of October, we have throat chakra, partner's energy, love, choose your battle, seek the truth. Your energy, feeling alone, move, and helpless and hopeless. The energy of the connection itself, crowned with teach. They're bringing in sadness and isolation. You're bringing in trust. These are going to start being in the love club now. Okay. So what I'm getting here, I'm getting people learning. Okay. People are learning, they're gaining more freedom. I'm getting an energy of kind of moving towards each other, because one is learning the lesson of union within themselves, which is getting them out of the isolated separation type of energy, and then the other is learning the lesson of trust. And I am just getting an energy of kind of, in a sense, moving towards each other or coming together in some form of agreement. Now, this agreement could go either way. There can be agreement in coming together. There could be agreement in not wanting to come together. It's like whatever it is, you two are in agreement about it. That's what I'm picking up for October. You're in agreement about it. Based on the things that you've learned from each other, and the things that you've taught each other, that's the place that I'm really getting that you're coming to. I'm getting some type of communication about it. There's going to be something said here that's going to kind of shift things, that brings agreement in whatever direction you're going in. I'm just getting, there's some type of resonance or agreement. Now, I don't know, for some with this partner, I'm just getting an energy that they have something that's coming between them and maybe you. There's something in the middle, something in between. I don't know what that means and who that's for, but it's like there's something in between. There's something that's rose up between, in the middle. Something coming between you. And I'm getting that you're picking that up. And it's making you feel distant. You're feeling distant. You're feeling like there's this space. It's feeling like you're a long way from getting there. Yeah. Their knowledge, something that they're learning, is bringing up this something between you. Something's coming between you. And it's having to do with stability for this partner. It's having to do with stability. Like as they're getting, whatever path they're on to their stability is coming between you in some way. All of this new knowledge and things that they're taking in. And because maybe their stability, they're getting maybe a little more independence in some way, or healing from codependency or something in some way. You're feeling that and you're wondering if something is actually growing here or not. You're feeling like you can't see what's actually happening and if something is growing here or not. You know, is this destiny or is it not? Is it fated or is it not? And it does kind of make you want to do something about it. It's making you want to take some type of action. It's like you're feeling like that's the smart thing to do. Like the smart thing to do is do something about it. Do something to bridge this gap, whatever this is that's coming between us. Whatever they feel they know. But there's illusion. I'm getting that at some point, illusion is going to drive some to take some type of action that they think is smart. But they don't realize in some ways where they're not free. So they're not realizing that it's not actually smart. They're not seeing things clearly. There's some illusion that's going on in the mind of this person. And it's this illusion that causes them to act, but then this person, choose your battles, is not responding well to that action. They're not responding well to that action. Because they're feeling like they're having to stand their ground. They're having to stand their ground again. They're feeling like they're having to be firm. And this person I'm getting is getting firmer. Yeah. Because it's like they're trying to do things a certain way. They kind of have some plan for themselves or some way that they're wanting to map things out. And whatever it is that you're thinking over here is not lining up with what they're mapping out here in some type of way. And that is kind of making then that, because then we have you feeling helpless and hopeless. So then it's kind of like at that point you're feeling like there's nothing I can do, because when I try to do something, they're so firm, or they're, you know, blocking it, or they're putting up this wall or battle, and it kind of makes you feel like there's no point, like there's nothing I can do. I'm helpless, it's hopeless. I'm between a rock and a hard place, not feeling the harmony, not seeing it, not seeing how the harmony is ever gonna become. It's like impossible to get into harmony. That's what you're feeling. That's what this helpless and hopelessness is. But it's all coming from some illusion, because that's what this is. This is illusion, hocus pocus. You thinking that this is delusion or illusion. Thinking, seeing things in a way that you've created your own way of seeing it, regardless of the reality. Now, then this person here is feeling like they're opening up some things, and they feel like they're beginning to see some type of truth that they couldn't see before, where they were of two minds. And then this is a goodbye card. See, I'm really getting something interesting here, because really what I'm kind of getting is like there's a coming together, because this energy is not coming together here, okay, where your individual energies are and where this is ending up, because they're landing with, you're ending with helpless and hopeless and harmony, and they're landing with seeing the truth and goodbye. So when I look at this, and then I look at the overall energy of the connection here, it's kind of like these people are moving towards each other, but they don't know it. Their eyes are closed. They can't see it. They don't feel like they're moving towards each other. But they are, and this is the thing, they're moving towards each other in this way. It doesn't have to mean they're physically moving towards each other. It means that they're moving towards each other as in being on one accord. Meaning that's what's coming together. This connection or whatever in October here is coming towards being on the same accord. People are learning the lessons they need to learn to be on the same accord. So whatever direction you're going in, you're both going in that direction. So if you're both trying to come together, you're both trying to come together. If you're both going apart, you're both going apart. Like you're moving in the same direction regardless. Because, and then like this person is having to overcome, and they're learning a lesson about their skepticism. Their skepticism that keeps them isolated, maybe ways that they protect themselves, that they refuse to go for the things that they want. And then you're learning a lesson in trust and not trusting your patterns. You know, not trusting your patterns, that your patterns are telling you something. And you're having to learn to trust that and you know, trust that these patterns are here for a reason and they're trying to show you something. I'm going to pull a Romance Angels Oracle deck card. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I don't know if it's this new person that's coming in for this partner, where it's this person coming between you. Or it could be that this love itself is renewing. after this period, like after this goes on and this lesson is learned, then it can be that I do get an energy though for a lot of you that there is just something new. I'm just getting something new. Something new. Okay, now I'm going to pull for November. And guys, too, I hope to see quite a few of you in the boot camp that's coming up in October. And if you haven't liked the Facebook page, like all of that stuff I have under the YouTube videos too. To enter to win a free ticket to the boot camp. There's gonna be a free winner by liking the Facebook page. If you pay for a ticket and then, because it's gonna be random, my assistant's gonna handle that. It's gonna be a random selection from the Facebook page. And if you paid for a ticket and then you're the random winner, you'll just get a refund. It's no big deal. So don't worry about that. There's limited tickets and seating for the boot camp. And in that boot camp, you know, it's really good if you're wanting to change your attraction point. If you're wanting to get that wholeness that you need to be in the vibration for attracting true love, that boot camp is the way to go. It really is. It's really the way to go. What are the energies for November for the fire signs? Partner's energy, awaiting results, base chakra, feeling alone. Now they're ending the month where you started off. You're beginning the month where you left off from October, still feeling helpless and hopeless. Then we have embrace. Then we have clarity of belief. Energy, crowning is move. They're sending towards you, coming together. You're sending towards them, change your focus. So I'm picking up messages already because look, then we have control as the overall energy. I'm getting that by November, these energies from October where this person was kind of, I'm getting that you've kind of shifted your focus away from them and then it's like now they're thinking about coming together. It's like they're coming towards you when you're looking away. Okay, that's not a healthy thing because we never want to be, you know, it's always an unhealthy thing to be moving towards something, moving away from you. Okay, that's always a sign of something unhealthy that's going on somewhere because, you know, it's not love, it's not, you know, anything like that. If you want something that is not wanting you or that's not, you know what I mean? It's that's self-love. You know, the more you love yourself, the more you just, and it's not that you do it on purpose. You just won't be attracted to something or someone that, you know, treats you a certain way or just isn't, you know, giving back to you. You will lose attraction. Okay, there's nothing that will turn you off and make you where you just don't feel anything with a person any more than them, you know, just not having that focus towards you. So I do feel like there's something here playing out that's like bringing about some change that's necessary. It's moving things, in a better direction, a healthier direction. I don't know, I'm just getting a strong energy of like coming more into a place of power in your lives, even having the power to change your focus, them having the power to want to come together, is taking more control over your lives, which is leading you to a more successful place. I'm getting that initially for the month of October when it first starts out. It's like I'm getting this energy from you, fire sign, that's kind of like, I don't know, like I'm between a rock and a hard place. It's that same energy of this is just hopeless, everything I do doesn't really work. And mentally, this is just an energy of exhaustion and kind of feeling like I can't see the light at the end of the tunnel with this sometimes. I really don't know what to think of this. Like, this person is not accepting me. This is about acceptance. And then I'm getting that this person is responding by looking in the other direction. They're not looking towards you. Like, for some reason in the physical, they're not giving any attention to this. They're just looking over here, waiting for something to come to them. So it's like, come to me. Like, it's almost an energy like this person is allowing themselves to be given to without like, they're not seeing this. They're not aware of this. Maybe they're just not aware of it. But they're not seeing it. They're looking in the other direction because they're too busy making comparisons. They're too busy comparing things in their lives. They could be making comparisons between you and someone else, or you and other options. So they're kind of between two worlds. They haven't really gone one. It's like they haven't made a solid decision within themselves. They don't feel like they have the security that they need, or they're seeing what they need to see to kind of get in that space. They're still trying to control things, still trying to make things go. It's like they want their life, they want everything in order or kind of going the way that they want it to be going. So they're not really, they're a little maybe self-focused, self-centered, and not seeing it. And it is self-centered if we want what we want and we want things to go the way that we want them to go, and we're not really putting a lot of weight on how the other person feels or what they're saying they need or what their perspective is. It's extremely selfish anytime you impose on someone else what they should do or how they should feel or how they should respond. Because then it's like you're saying that this person should be a servant to you because they're needing to do something to make you feel a certain way. When all in all, every person has a right to feel however they want to feel. They have a right to want something, to not want it, to just, be free to make their own decisions and have that decision respected, and not for someone to say, to give reasons why they shouldn't feel that way or what's wrong with the way they feel, or even to speculate on, what must be wrong with them if they feel that way. Because you're here where you're like, I have open arms. Like, I don't feel like this person is accepting me. I feel like that there's no point. Or maybe there's something this person can't accept, that you can't accept. But you're still open to where it's like, if you come towards me, I'm open. But based on things that have happened in the past, I'm not sure if I believe it's a good idea for me to be moving towards you. Maybe I need to look at myself. That's kind of what's coming up in November. So then you're kind of changing your focus because you're feeling like, I don't know if I can ever obtain this, and I don't want something that's going to be a never ending, almost like a never ending tease, something you just never obtain. It's just always there. And then we have here where they're feeling you leaving while they were so self-centered and not even focusing and realizing what was going on. They were so focused in the other direction, waiting for things to just come and go their way. They kind of have a little bit of a shock here that causes them to kind of feel a little bit alone and to feel a little bit of fear, because now it's like they're taking some notice of, like, almost like something backfired. That's what this feels like for them. It's almost like something backfired, because now there is really no coming together, and they feel limited in their ability to make it come together because of some of their behavior already. Now remember, these readings, this is way ahead. These energies are way ahead. So you can't really, you may not resonate with them. You have to kind of see how it plays out as you're getting closer to it. You have to come back and watch it. Past life relationship. You've known each other before. Okay? What I'm getting from this is that for some of you, what's going on is there's a recognition of someone that you've known before. Like, you and this person have known each other before, and there's some level of recognition of that. That's kind of overarching what's happening here. I feel led to pull another one. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. Okay. So what I'm getting here is there's a recognition, like things are happening the way that they're happening. I'm getting that this is moving things more towards a union, more towards coming together in some way. And I feel like it's happening this way for a reason. Like, things have to happen this way. This person has to deal with some things. They have some things they need to clear up with their control, with their manipulation. Maybe they don't realize they do it. Okay. It just has to do with them wanting what they want, and kind of having this intense energy about what they want. And they don't realize that they do a lot to control and make what they want be what they want, and things like that. But all in all, what I'm getting is that it's bringing up a recognition that wasn't there before. Things are happening. You may not understand it. It may not look like it's happening for the reasons that things may appear very different on the surface. Let me just put it that way. Okay. Things may appear very different on the surface. Okay. So that is the reading for October and November for the fire signs. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I see you guys at the boot camp and all that good stuff. All right. Bye, guys.